Welcome back. If you work in the restaurant industry, you know that tips are your livelihood, but one local waitress says her boss is cheating her out of her money. Investigative reporter Patrick Nelson in studio, and that waitress telling you she's owed a lot of money here.
We want to introduce you tonight, Rob, to Andrea Schaus. She says that she's owed hundreds of dollars in tips and sent evidence to state investigators showing money left for her in credit card tips never showed up on her paychecks. Our investigation reveals if waiters and waitresses aren't keeping track of those credit card tips, they can be left with nothing.
I saved all of my shift reports, and I've always handwritten my credit card tips on the shift report, but I've also been saving my credit card report for that day. They took out $164.83 of my tips.
Waitress Andrea Schaus says that was during one pay period. Over the span of 3, she believes more than $300 in credit card tips were missing from her paychecks.
If they owe me that much amount of money in just a little over a month, and they've been doing this for years for several employees, the dollars are enormous.
Andrea quit her job as a waitress at PJ's Stagecoach Inn, located in Manitou Springs, after feeling like the restaurant shortchanged her. She says credit card tips were taken from her while working for less than minimum wage.
They take out the hourly tip credit, which by law you're allowed to do that. But if you're requiring your servers to tip out the kitchen, you have to pay your servers the Colorado minimum wage.
Andrea filed a complaint with the state's Department of Labor Standards and Statistics. That investigation is ongoing. Digging deeper, we found the state ruled in favor of a previous employee who made the same claim about credit card tips owed just 2 years ago. PJ's Stagecoach Inn was ordered to pay $1,800 for wages earned and more than $2,000 in penalties to the former employee. Also, another $2,000 in fines to the state. The state can't say for sure if the employee got their settlement, but it does know PJ's Stagecoach Inn hasn't paid the state fines.
Customers are leaving that tip money. Say if I got a good tip, say $20 on a $50 tab or something. That was a gift to me. The customer is assuming that they gave me the money. No, the owner is taking a percentage of that.
We reached out to PJ's Stagecoach Inn management for comment, but after we weren't getting clear answers, we stopped by the restaurant in person.
Yeah, but I don't think you guys can take the video on the building.
We're on a public sidewalk. Do you work here at the restaurant?
I'm not talking to you, but please stop everything.
Nobody would talk. We still felt it was important to give PJ, the restaurant owner, an opportunity to give his side of the story, so we went to his Woodland Park home. It's Patrick Nelson with News 5. I just have a few questions, PJ, if you can answer them, please. Nobody answered the door, but as we were driving away, a phone call. It was PJ's attorney who told us he had no comment. We just wanted to be thorough and make sure we gave him plenty of opportunities, so we certainly appreciate you reaching out and letting us know that there won't be a comment at this time. We also met a woman named Candace Marrero. She's been a waitress for 10 years at various restaurants and used to work for PJ alongside Andrea. She says Andrea's experience taught her to start documenting everything, no matter where she works.
Looking back on it, I really wish that a story like this would have been done beforehand, that I would have had this knowledge.
She offers this advice for customers who leave tips at restaurants for their server.
Cash tips are definitely, a good way to ensure that it's going directly to the server, the person that directly helped you and worked and did that job to earn that.
State officials tell me they can't confirm how many open wage complaint claims there are against PJ's Stagecoach Inn because they are active investigations. But they did confirm they are looking into Andrea's claims. If you work in the restaurant industry and have an issue to report to the Department of Labor, you can find information on how to do so on our website, KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Patrick Nelson, News 5 Investigates.